The end of it, maybe they do lack a little bit of engage, but I think they've done a lot of good answering to what Ultra Prime have put onto the table.
On the other side, I think Ultra Prime, if it's a comp agnostic, you want to fight this Trundle with red buff, it's a pretty miserable time, and Vi at level 2 is just not a champion.
Oh, Parakeet going forwards.
Oh, yeah, remember, still has the flash, may just need to burn it and doesn't. Just dies straight up, kill in the 2v2. Arn and Palkia, really good engage. The god of space finds an engage, and Junhao still in danger at the level 2, getting chomped, getting run out. There's the press the attack. This Vi is in so much danger. If you don't flash soon, you're going to die. Flash on forward. Xiaohao gets another kill. It's all going wrong for Ultra Prime.
3 winning lanes, a kill in the 2v2 and in the jungle matchup. That terrain where you move quickly and attack quickly. So if you get that slow, and you also get the move speed thing under your feet, you get to chase people down very well. And then your E is
It might be a lot harder now for Ultra Prime to fully contest this. Looking for a potential Hex Flash in. Palkia now quite deep. ZDZ here to defend. They're going to throw down the quickness, but the Poppy W prevents the easy engage. Now in tricky position with the quickness down as well. How much do they have to work with? Saber's caught in the pit and dies to the Renekton Dragon. Surely EDGs.
Ultra Prime gets stuck into the meat grinder and are made into sausages the old-fashioned way. Is that going to be a wall stun? Yes, it is.
And going to be knocked down here, surely, but the exhaust is enough.
2,000 gold lead, and I don't think it's been a bad series of games for them today. Junhao's going to go forwards, pulls that ult. There's the ult we were looking for.
Damage comes on down. EDG going to be in potential danger here. Teleports coming on forwards. The curtain's called, but the Poppy not picked. Ultra Prime struggling to make their own combo work here as ZDZ throws down the ultimate, trying to get some damage down with the dominance and a culling of the Meek. Angel now looking for a potential flank angle barrier with no ult and no flash. Still going to get out to safety for now. The waiting comes on through, but that mid-tier 1 is dead to rights. EDG running over this game at this point.
Yeah, their early advantages are just too strong now.
Xiaohao potentially look for a bit of a gremlin smite fight. A chomp and a smite might do it. There's an eye facing, but it's just going to go down. Knock away of 2. That's actually significant. 3-person engage as they interrupt the attempted dash with a well-timed Poppy W. Still gets over the wall. In goes ZDZ, a slice of the dice. And it rolls natural ones for Ultra Prime's health bars. They're down for the count. They lose their top lane.
The flash Poppy W stops the dash out. And despite the Herald being killed by Ultra Prime, they cannot claim it. ZDZ goes deeper.
In they go. Another good interrupt. Palkia pressing the steadfast presence exactly when required. Beautiful stop to prevent the re-engage. Xiaoxia just stopped in his tracks.
How wonderful is it how Palkia, the god of space, denies that area from Ultra Prime. This space is his. She uses the third one, waiting on that fourth for Ocean Salt, and this kind of game, Ocean Salt pretty nasty too. If Renekton pulls that ultimate, yeah, you're not killing him anytime soon. So it's going to be Dragon traded for Turret, which is an objective bounty. I suppose that is a trade up in terms of...
as it could have been. So I hope we can get across.
EDG spots out Eugen here. Does he pull the ultimate? Gets that empowered W onto him. Parakeet's coming down.
It's diced on through. Still got a dice to work with. The slice is the first part, isn't it?
Comes Angel.
TP. Angel is indeed coming. What do you do here? In goes between worlds. The steadfast present comes on through, and he just pillared away. Men at work. EDG put down the sign. And Trundle helps pick it up for ZDZ.
Yeah, roadworks ahead. I'm sure. Started up. Dragon is up in a minute too. Ultra Prime, and they're going to be forced to fight. And this is where the problems come in. You have to engage into a team which has so many tools to deal with. You ult misses from Eugen.
And get some value back. Over they go as ZDZ teleports in with a dominance. Flashed over, but Bayer does get out with his own flash. But ZDZ's so damn scary. Xiaoxia's nearly dead. Burned out is Junhao. Bayer now in danger. Xiaohao keeps going forwards and whacking them with the truncheon. Trying to get away ZDZ. Flash on forwards. At least they finally get one. The curtains are called, but it's all body block. They all line up. And they can only get one in response.
Ultra Prime will have to sign up for the matinee. It's not hell for them. Ocean Soul to EDG. Atakan soon to follow.
That is a literal 1v4 from the Renekton. He's a big boy at this point.
I love this so much, man.
Bot lane, tier 1, Under Siege.
Is that the sequel to Worm's Forts Under Siege?
I wish we'd gotten a sequel to that.
For those of you who never played Worm's Forts Under Siege, also lose me the game. I remember that to this day, Sam.
I don't, but that's
Junhao ulting on. He's way out of position.
Ooh, does like to get over into the red buff pit. Maybe not as far as they thought he was. Junhao now a little bit split, but on is still going to go very low and finally goes down. Junhao gets a bit of healing, but it's not enough. Claiming a turret elsewhere. Somehow is Trundle. I'm assuming with the wave push happening. Angel now hunting for Xiaoxia, who's very low indeed. A last auto and a Q will probably do the Rakan in. 2 for 1. plus a few more turrets.
Okay, this is a little too far, but I mean, Bayer's just returning the favor. Why are you stood? That's a dead Jin.
He stood 6 foot deep is where he's actually stood. That's a very early grave he's stepping into, and another person dead. Now they can head towards this tier 3. What on earth do you do now as Saber and EDG? That turret is dead to right. They'll get a shielded around, but it's shoved away by Palkia, who will heal, get himself back up to full HP and be just fine.
Oh, the Ocean Soul.
Ocean Soul is ridiculous. Public execution comes on down, and Angel says, yeah, but Eda weirding. How's that one work? Gonna get a shielded around for... What does a Galio do against such reckless bunny hate?
A red day, a sword day. Here the sun rises. EDG charge into the battle lines. Arn goes down. The rest...
Okay, gonna look for something. Xiao flashes, trying to get a chomp down here. Doesn't want to burn the pillar until he's already gone too far forwards. Another chomp, another few autos. That is a very dead Ricard.
What can you do here as Ultra Prime? They couldn't, they can't afford, they just could not afford to fall as far behind in vision, importantly. Miracle Steal, maybe not now he's been seen.
Yeah, he will pull away, and Palkia is stepping along forwards, looking to assure that, again, he can just deny all the space available. The fastest Baron of all time, but it is going down. Angel now coming on over, goes across the veil,
that's
started to the wall. Barrier caught between worlds, and unfortunately, he chooses the other side to go to. EDG gonna run away from this very scary killer bunny. Back towards the Baron they go. Bait successful. Junhao dead. Barrier dead. And Ultra Prime are out of options.
The choke point was created by dead Ultra Prime teammates, and the dead keep it. EDG say that the way is shut, and they will close the series out onto Ultra Prime. Baron down. They have 100% objective rate in this second game. Again, Bayer and Xiao, one of our most green bot lanes, one of our least veteran ones, and he does have a veteran in Arn alongside him, who, you know, I don't think he's necessarily been top tier for the rest of the year, but he's a stabilizing influence. EDG doing well here. Another wallstone, nearly missed there.
Comes the Keeper's verdict. Sorry, the steadfast presence. There's the Keeper's verdict, and that's a very dead Vi. Vi stands for violence committed upon ye, as in comes Gallia with the hero's entrance, but I think this is a villain's tale. As EDG prove themselves a little too deadly. You may fire when ready. The Death Star wins this one as they group up and destroy the Rebel base. Ultra Prime will lose for the second time in a row. 2-0 to EDG. Calm, convincing. Welcome to the LPL, Palkia. Let's keep this form up, shall we?
EDG have captured themselves